I've really been slacking in the hair care department, and I realized that my hair never felt healthier than when I was doing a weekly hair mask, like 24 hours marinating in oil and a hair mask and just a bunch of good stuff for your hair. My hair is like thinning by the minute. I don't know if it's the heat, but we need to start that up again so I don't lose my job. Just kidding. Okay, we're gonna start by getting our hair nice and damp so it can absorb all the product. Especially if you have low porosity hair, your hair has to be at least damp to absorb any product. So damp was actually the wrong word. Soaking wet is more what we're going for. Now we're gonna go in with the aavrani hair and scalp recovery oil. We're just gonna put this all over the scalp. You can also use rosemary oil. There's rosemary oil in this. I just like this one mostly because I don't have to shampoo 18 times after using it because it's a little thinner. Make sure you get the back. My sweatshirt. And then I always like to flip upside down to get the bottom back hairs. These are definitely the most damaged hair on my head, so we want to make sure we really get those. And then we're just going to take a little scalp massager and massage that all in for a few minutes to stimulate the hair follicles. Now we're going to take the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm, and we're just going to apply it how you would apply a styling cream. This stuff is also an amazing leave-in conditioner. And then we're just going to part the hair like a normal slick back, so we can at least look cute while we have all this shit in our hair. And then I'm just gonna throw it into a normal slick ponytail. And then we're gonna put a hair mask on the ponytail part. I'm using the Fable Mane Shine hair mask. Really try to rake your fingers in so it gets in there to all the hair. I'll even separate it into sections sometimes just so I know that I'm really covering all of it. And then we're just gonna brush through to make sure it's all evenly coated. This part is optional, but if you're going somewhere and you want the bun to look cute, split it into 2 sections. We're just gonna do a rope braid. So you want to twist both sections, and then twist them together. And we're going to take a little elastic, just tie off the end. And then we're just going to wrap this around into a bun. And then we're just going to tie it off. I'm not sure how that looks. Personally, I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. You know, that looks pretty fucking intricate. I'm actually impressed with how that looks. All right, this is the beginning of my road back to healthy hair. Not that my hair is not healthy, it just was healthier. But feel free to join me on the weekly hair mask journey. All right, love you guys, bye.